Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am doing a Dragon Ball Z deck build, and it is based on the black type. And as far as the deck builds go, you have to have a main personality, which does not count towards your deck total, but you have to have all 4 levels. I decided to go with Goku for this one. And you also have your mastery. And you have to have a black mastery, and then all like the rest of the colored cards for the deck have to be the same. But I decided to go with this one because it allows you to deal at least 4 life cards of damage for critical. And then Goku's ability does, like +1, +2. So that kind of helps out. Alright, so these 5 do not count towards your overall deck total. And the game will start with these 2 in play. So we've got that decided. We know what it's going to be. And then you're allowed to have 1 ally. And these are the only allies that I have that I can use in this, because I'm using Goku and he's considered a hero. So like this one says heroes only. This one doesn't say anything. So all the rest of them that I have are like villains only, and I will be doing villain decks as well. Like the next deck build I do will probably be Cell with a Namekian deck. So let's try and decide which ally to pick. I guess kind of put them in order of strength. And somehow Mr. Popo is stronger than Kami. Okay, Dragon Balls lose all effects. Well, I have 1 Dragon Ball. And I don't think that I want to be able to cancel out its ability in case I decide to put it in. Players cannot use setups unless they have performed an attack from their hand this turn. At the start of your rejuvenation step, place the top card of your discard pile at the bottom of your life deck. And this card is leaving play. I like that one better. So right now it's looking like Kami. Each combat, the first rejuvenation effect for both players is optional. Whenever a player rejuvenates, that player's opponent may draw a card. Players cannot use card effects to search a player's life deck. It kind of affects you too. So we're going to go with Kami on that one. So that is the first. I'll go ahead and put in Dragon Ball. So our deck counts up to 2, and we have to hit 60. Now these are like non-color cards that you can use. And so no matter what, I want to put this one in. Any of the hollows that I have, because this is the only black deck I'll be making. And I tend to want to, like hang on to hollows, so I just put them in decks. So that one will be going in. +2 stages. Attach to your opponent's MP. Heroes only, limit 2 per deck. It's 3 stages. Shuffle a non-personality, non-master card. Oh. I don't like negative effects like that. Rejuvenate cards cannot be used as combat. That's okay. You may lower your MP, main personality, 1 level. If you do lower your opponent's. Think about that one. And then you're allowed to have 3 of the same card. Limit 1 per deck. Search your banish zone for Dragonball and place that. That might come in handy. Costing 1 stage. Limit 2 per deck. This card is considered styled and name card for your card effects. This card is placed. His power level is higher than your opponent's. Destroy 2. Up to. Okay. Look at your opponent's hand, choose a card. Your opponent shuffles that card into his or her deck. This drill enters play from your hand. So those are the ones that can actually be used. I'll go ahead and add that. And the rest of that can be set aside to come back to. I'm going to start with events. That one goes in. Start at the top X cards of your opponent's life deck and gain X stages. So different card types in your opponent's banish zone. Probably one of those. Use after destroying a non-styled card from your opponent's life deck. Rejuvenate 2. Your opponent cannot play nor use non-styled cards this turn. Yeah, maybe one of those might be decent. Look at the top 3 cards of your opponent's life deck and place them in any order. And your next action is style attack. It stays in play to be used. Okay. This card is discard from your hand. You may banish it to raise your anger 2 level. Oh, that's not bad. Banish top 5 cards of your opponent's discard pile. Yeah. I'm liking that one quite a bit. Search your opponent's life deck for a set of drill and banish it. Your MP gains 4 stages. Okay, so setting those aside. These are ones to come back to. Okay, we're now up to 4. Go through setups. This card is discarded from your hand during your combat. Place it into play. Name a card your opponent reveals. His hand. Card you named. Don't really care for that. Banish a setup you control. If you do, your opponent plays with his hand revealed until the end of your next turn. Okay, that could be useful. That's definitely useful. Choose an ally drill setup. Yeah. Just destroyed cards from your opponent's life deck. That's combat. Destroy top 2 cards. Maybe one of those. Set those aside. We'll go into drills next. Whenever your opponent reveals his hand, you may look at the top 2. Your opponent's life deck. It just seems like too much trouble. Okay, that's a pretty decent one. Your maximum hand size increases by 1 during the discard. Keep one of those. Your opponent's energy attacks cost 1 stage to perform. That could come in handy. Allies with, yeah, drop that out. Alright, so now we're looking at energy combat. Any hollows, not really caring if they're great or not. Alright, stops an energy attack, raise your anger level by 1. Stops energy attack, raise your anger level by 1, lower your opponent's by 2. Banish 3 cards from your opponent's. You may discard a card from your hand. Costing 4 stages. That one's worth it. Costing 2, damage 5, raise your anger level 1. Raise your anger 2 levels. You can capture Dragon Ball. Play this card to stop an energy attack. Your opponent destroys top X cards of his life deck. X equals the number of cards with endurance in his banish zone. Attached to your main personality. While attached, you may lower your opponent's anger level by 1 whenever you destroy cards from your opponent's life deck. Yeah, that's not bad. If your anger level is 2 or lower, raise your anger 2 levels. Switch anger levels with your opponent. Seems tricky. Raise your anger level 1 and play, banish it. Attack is stopped. Your opponent discards a random card. Okay, so not really caring too much about those. Alright, we are now in physical combat. Alright, so we got a number of hollows on that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Physical attack damage 6 stages, name 2 cards. Choose a card in your opponent's banner zone. Search your banner. Yeah, that's not bad. The top card of your opponent's life deck. Alright, so we've gone through and taken out everything not really liking. And this is everything we have left, needing to narrow this down to 44 cards. Jeez. So 59 cards I need to drop. Oh, that's not going to be easy. Alright, event, setup, physical combat. Okay, so I did manage to take a decent amount out. Let's see where we currently stand now. Having such like a wide variety of like everything that I've gotten for this, it does make it pretty difficult to slap together a deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need to drop. Alright, so fastest way is from here, anything that has 3 copies, just drop 1. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can put 2 back. Should probably pick physical because like you want more physical combat in decks. Gains 3 stages. Raise your angle level 1. So it comes down to these 2. Gotta pick 1. Gains 3 stages, raise anger level. Okay, so let's double check to make sure this is 60. 30. Alright, so we have our 60 card deck with Kami as an ally, Dragon Ball, all the hollows we have for black, and then like I tried to focus this around raising stages and anger levels. Because like the faster you can advance your main personality, like the faster you can win the game. I mean, that's one way to win the game. Like if your opponent runs out of cards to draw, you win, that kind of thing. And we do have a good mix of everything. I mean, it does kind of split even between physical and energy, and you want to be more on the physical side, but that should be fine. And once again, our main personality and our mastery. Alright, so we have our black Goku deck. Please like, comment, subscribe, and as always, thanks for watching.